3 מאמר רבה תיקוני תפילת שחרית במעשה ובדיבור, ובו מבואר כי סדר תיקון העולמות של תפילת שחרית תלוי במעשה תחילה ועל ידי 4 מעשים שהם יפנה ויטול ידיו, ציצית, טלית קטן וטלית גדול, תפילין של יד ותפילין של ראש. מפרידים את הקליפות מחיצוניות העולמות, עשייה, יצירה, בריאה, אצילות, ואחר כך על ידי הדיבור של 4 חלקי התפילה, קורבנות, פסוקי דזמרה, ברכות יוצר אור ובורא חושך, קריאת שמע, תפילת עמידה, מתקנים פנימיות העולמות הנזכרים ומעלים ומקשרים עולם לתחתון בעולם שלמעלה ממנו, ואז נעשה הייחוד העליון כראוי ומתברכים העולמות העליונים והתחתונים. Says the Zohar HaKadosh that every spiritual action has to have a physical body to be able to rest that spiritual action in. In Birkat Hamazon we say מה שאכלנו יהיה לשבע, מה ששתינו יהיה לרפואה, מה שהותרנו יהיה לברכה. What does hotarnu means in Hebrew? What does hotarnu in Hebrew means? Hotarnu means we left out. Whatever we ate should be lesava, satiation. Whatever we drank should be to quench our thirst. מה ששתינו יהיה לרפואה, sorry, for health purpose. We should be healthy from that. מה שהותרנו, whatever we left over, should be a bracha. From here we learn that every time bracha, spiritual thing, has to rest on something that it is physical. It says when Eliyahu Nabi went to Isha Shulamit and he wanted to give her bracha, he asked her, do you have something in the house? She said, I have a little bit oil, I have a little bit flour. I said, with this a little bit, I can make a whole thing to go forever and ever. But a little bit has to be. It says about the Baba Sali, when Baba Sali went one time, you know, the relative of Baba Sali is buried in Egypt. Mitzrayim, in Kahir. One time he goes with the driver, he goes inside, he tells him, I need you to take me to my relatives, Takevet. I need to pray for something over there. Goes, Baderech, he says, Rabbi, we have to stop. The gas shows very low. He says, we're in a rush. I have to be there by a certain time. You cannot stop. Stop. The car is going to stop. He said, you continue driving. About this person did not understand that. The gas light, I say leverage line, stay the same way. Going down to Egypt, coming out of back to Eretz Israel, same way. How can it be? A little bit there is physical, the bracha can go on top of it. That's what Shulchan Aruch says also in Siman Rish Lamed. A person should never count his money. If you have money in your pocket, money in your wallet, should never count them. It says why? Because if Hashem wants to put bracha in there, He cannot do that. He has to make a miracle for you right now. So if you have $1,000, Hashem wants to make it $2,000. But it's a problem for Hashem to make a few of these bills over there doubled. It's not a problem for Hashem. He cannot do that anymore. Why? Because you already counted it. You already know the number. You know the number. He has to make a miracle to make it 2,000 right now. It's a harder thing already to be done. And Hashem doesn't want to make an open miracles like that. What do we see? In order to have spirituality, at a spiritual bracha in something, you always have to have a physical prior to that spiritual. That's what he says over here in the Zohar. Yaakov, when you come to pray, you ask from HaKadosh Baruch Hu to make a correction for Atzilut, Bria, Yetzira, Asiya. Atzilut is Amidah 18. Adonai Sefatai Tiftach, Fi Yagid Tilatech. It's the highest level of the Olamot, highest level of the spiritual world is Atzilut. That's the highest part of Tefillah Eta, Atzilut, the 18. Then you have קריאת שמע וברכות, יוצר אור ובורא חושך, עושה שלום ובורא את הכל, הבוחר בעמו ישראל באהבה שמע ישראל. This is this section. That's called אצילות בריאה. This עולם הבריאה. Then you have עולם היצירה, the third world, which that has to do with from הודו לאדוני קראו בשמו till השתבח שמך לעד מלכנו. That's why you're not supposed to have a Kaddish in the middle. Some people before Baruch שאמר Kaddish. מה Kaddish? It's in the middle of the עולם. Kaddish is connection of olamot. Whenever in the middle of olam, what do you say Kaddish over there for? No, he came late. So tell him, because you came late, you missed the Kaddish. Next time he's going to come on time. By him telling him, come before Baruch Shamar the Kaddish, what is he doing? He's allowing, if the tefillah starts at 7, he knows, my Kaddish at 7:20. Before 7:20, you're not going to see him in the shul. Why? Every time I come, Rabbi say Kaddish. I say Kaddish. I never miss the first Kaddish. He missed the first Kaddish. Because he says it before Baruch Shamar. It's not the proper place to do it. Kaddish Pierre, where it's supposed to be after Rabbi Ishmael Omer, before Odu L'Adonai Kiru Bishmo. Why? Because the הודו להשם קראו בשמו till השתבח שמך לעד מלכנו מלך אל חי העולמים. Amen. This is the third section of the tefillah, which is Atzilut Bria Yetzira, Olam HaYetzira. And then you have the fourth section of the tefillah, which is from Akedat Yitzhak till the first Kaddish, till Rabbi Ishmael Omer. This is Olam HaAsiyah, which is the Akedat Yitzhak Idjot, Korbanot, Pitum HaKetoret, Ana Bekoach Yudorat Yaminecha, Rabbi Ishmael Omer. All these sections are nothing could be skipped according to the words of the Arizal. Everything has to be said word by word, from the beginning till the end of the Rabbi Ishmael Omer. It says, and this is correction for Olam HaAsiyah. What is Asiyah? This world, the materialistic world. A person that Chas v'Shalom misses this. The tefillah starts at 7, he comes to shul at 7:05. I'm only 5 minutes late. No, habibi. You're 5 minutes late to the prayer, it means that you're 15 minutes late to start the prayer. Because you just came in at 7:05. When you came in at 7:05, by the time you're going to make your coffee, you're going to open your siddur, you're going to wear your talit and tefillin, you're going to get into the mood, put your siddur like this, get your seat, the whole thing, pasmari, at least 10 minutes. So you think, I only came 5 minutes late. It's normal, no? You're 5 minutes late, it means you're 15 minutes late. That's why it's so important for a person not to be at 7 o'clock in the shul. At 7 o'clock, he's already with talit and tefillin, coffee, siddur, shon, regatovi. At 7 o'clock to start the prayer. So by the 7:15, whenever the Chazan is going to say Rabbi Ishmael Omer, he's going to catch up with him. Now people come a little bit late. 5 minutes, he says, well, it's not a big deal. And then by 7:15, already Kaddish. After Kaddish, what does it start? Hodu Adonai Kiru B'Shmo. Where is he? Hodu Adonai Kiru B'Shmo. So he already started the Tikkun HaOlamot from the second Olam. Olam HaAsiyah, Paul and Shupra Pusil. Everything he missed. And then he said, Rabbi, I pray so much. Rabbi, I pray so much. Poor Joe. Where is Olam HaAsiyah? What's the answer? Where is your Olam HaAsiyah? In the morning, whenever you come to the synagogue, Olam HaAsiyah is in the Korbanot. He's in Akedat Yitzhak. You skip everything around, and then you get Shema Yisrael, Amidat Shtaish. What about the rest of the tefillah? The rest of the tefillah was made for who? For Baba Sali only? For us also. That's why every one of us has to make sure in the morning you come to the Bet HaKnesset. If tefillah starts at 7, you have to be in the tefillah. 6:40, 6:45. So this way, by the time you're going to start, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu zochenu b'zikaron tov milefanecha, which is the beginning of Akedat Yitzchak, and the right time. And when it gets to 7:15, you're with him, with the Shaliach Tzibur. You never feel that you're behind, and then you have to skip around things. It says the Zohar, before you open your mouth of Akedat Yitzchak, you have to do, that's the spiritual things, nachon? That your prayer is a spiritual. We said every spiritual have to have a physical action. What's the 4 physical actions you're supposed to have corresponding to the 4 steps of the tefillah? Says the Zohar, first one is when a person is going to the restroom. In the morning, it's very important before tefillah, go to the restroom. Number 1, number 2, doesn't matter. If a person doesn't have, let's say he woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning, he did his restroom, then he went back to sleep. At 6 o'clock he woke up, he has nothing. No number 1, no number 2. At least says the Zohar, Nitilat Yadayim. That's also important to Nitilat Yadayim.
If you, let's say you wake up in the morning, you don't have to pee, you don't have to go to the bathroom. You still say Asher Yatzar for the shop.
If you said already the Asher Yatzar in 5 o'clock in the morning, you cannot repeat at 6 o'clock.
I'm saying if you didn't say it, you come to Maboker, you didn't go to the bathroom. You went to the bathroom.
You don't need, it's a good question. No, Lomer. Because you didn't use the restroom, no. Not like the Ashkenazim. Ashkenazim say, no matter you went to the restroom, you didn't go to the restroom, you're supposed to say Asher Yatzar. Ashkenazim say. But Rav Moshe Moretov disagrees.
Brushing your teeth, leaving it, and taking stuff out.
Yeah, beside it. On this we don't say Asher Yatzar. Asher Yatzar is only number 1, number 2. Even to pass gas, the poskim say you don't say Asher Yatzar. That you use your bottom part, but it's not a physical thing. It has to be physical, come out of the front or out of the back. So says the Arizal, over here says the Arizal, first one for the physical to catch Olam HaAsiyah, you have to have physical action. What's the physical action? Number 1, number 2, or Netilat Yadayim. Then he says you have to wear talit on your body, talit katan, talit gadol. Then you have to have tefillin shel yad. Then you have tefillin shel rosh. Then you start Akedat Yitzchak. Sometimes the person starts Akedat Yitzchak till Rabbi Ishmael at home, comes Kaneso, before Hodu, or before Baruch She'amar. No, Habibi, זה Baruch Shelo Amar. טוב שלא תגיד. Because you didn't say the right order. You made הכל הפוך. starting the tikkun of tefillah is with the talit and tefillin already. That's why it's important you woke up earlier enough, you went to the restroom. If you're able to go to mikveh, even better. If you didn't go to the mikveh, at least restroom, tilat yadayim, and then you start. Talit katan on you. Now talit katan we're talking about is the wool talit. Katan talit is only b'derabanan. It's no mitzvah the highest level. Highest level is wool talit katan. Right now it's winter, it's easy. You don't have to convince people for a wool one. It's easy right now. So try it. Sometimes people don't wear the wool because they don't even know. They were in the Shabbaton, they gave him the cotton talit. That's it, Habibi. Le'olam va'ed is talit. His phone he already changed 10 times or 14 times already. And the talit, one, Rabbi, 14 years ago I got it, I never changed it. So it's not supposed to be this way. A person's supposed to also upgrade. The same way you upgrade your phone, you upgrade your house, you upgrade your car, you upgrade your business. I call upgrade. Why in mitzvot you are saying, Rabbi, I keep Shabbat, amo. En kaze davar. Person have to progress. So over here, he had at the beginning, he had cotton talit. Kol hakavod. You started. Achshav already, Baruch Hashem, you grown up. You have to go to the wool talit. Talit katan on you. Under the garments, wool talit. You wear the big talit, talit gadol. Then you wear tefillin shel yad. Then you wear tefillin shel rosh. Then you start the beginning of the tefillah, which is the Akedat Yitzchak. Like this says the Zohar Kadosh, a person did the 4 physical actions. He has a room for the 4 spiritual worlds to be holding it somewhere. If there is no physical place, you cannot have the bracha stay in anything. You have to always sometimes have physical. Like piece of bread that we put on the Birkat Hamazon, like the Baba Sali story with the gas that he was driving, like the story with the Eliyahu Navi that he blessed her for a little bit oil. Always have to have the physical first, then you put on top this a little bit physical, you're able to grab on the spiritual. So whenever we're coming to us from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the spiritual bracha, we're supposed to make prior to that the physical actions, which is those 4 actions, and then we start the beginning of the tefillah. Baruch Adonai La'olam. Amen ve'amen. Let's go right now to our beautiful topic of Bishulei Goyim. Can you get that standard over there? And we'll say Shakol also.
Standard.
Okay, we're going to say Shakol for everybody. Shakol means that everything was created according to Hashem's words. Shehakol niya bidvaro. According to Hashem's words, dibur. ברשות מוריי ורבותיי, ברוך אתה אדוני, אלוהינו מלך העולם, שהכל נהיה בדברו. Amen. Okay, let's go. We left off yesterday on a very interesting topic that what if a person went to the restaurant, and he told the chef, I want the food to be cooked Bishul Israel according to Safari standards. He tells him, listen, between me and you, in the morning the Chinese already came, the Spanish came, you already cooked 80% of your chicken sesame turkey chicken, it's already 80% cooked out of the 100% supposed to be. Sometimes even 90% cooked. So how does it gonna help you if I'm going to come right now and mix it for you? It's already tamam. What to do? Says Maran, in times of need, there is room to rely on even for this 20%. In times of need. Yesterday we learned that there is what to rely on in times of need. For example, Erev Shabbat. A person right now told his wife to cook something. His wife told her, in Bukhari said, Malay Imo, Malay Dora. So he told her to cook the food. Now she doesn't come to halachot. She doesn't know Goy cannot cook. She cooked. The Goya cooked. You come and say, hello, who turned the fire over here? Yeah. The Goya tells you, who cooked? Yeah, твоя жена мне сказала. Now what? The whole what to do now? Erev Shabbat. Через 15 minutes Shabbat. What to do? If it did not finish cooking yet, there is still a little bit more, mix it. Palo budget, bach budget, whatever it is, bach, osavo, whatever it is.
Put your touch on it.
You touch it a little bit by mixing it, made it Bishul Israel. Right, b'diavad. But at least in times of need, you had whom to rely on. Or, case number 2, let's say it's not Erev Shabbat. Let's say it's a regular day, Sunday, Monday. You call people to your house, Sunday, Monday, and you ask your wife to make a bach, and again she said to somebody else to do, And people already here, this cost you maybe $50, $70, $60, $100 worth of ingredients, let's say. And that's what you have to serve the guests right now. You have Muzot Zono in the house, you have Brit Yitzchak in the house, you have Baruch Hashem good days in your house. That's the food you already cooked. You walked into the kitchen when it was still 80%. It's not fully cooked yet. Is there a way you can still save it or no?
Yes.
מה אתה אומר?
It's not cooked, of course.
What? It's 80% cooked already.
You said you touched the rice, it's not edible.
It's not 100% edible. It's still home. It's still osh home.
Al dente.
Huh?
No, al dente it's called.
Al dente? In which language?
Italian. Al dente.
Oh, how'd you get there? Well,
Omar is saying an important point that
yeah.
this is on condition that he did not remove it from the fire.
Yeah, of course.
80%, and then he said, you know what? Right before Shabbat, put another 10 minutes and finish it.
Okay.
And then if the Jew will do, it will not work.
Now when?
If they go, that's what I understand. If they go,
They have to Korea.
במ"ג.
Let's read together. וגמרו, יש לאסור. This is the first opinion. That's strict. We right now explain the second opinion.
No, but he's
that is
saying,
more lenient. ואף אם לא נסתלק עליו של מערוך כלל, לא מועיל גמר ישראל, כיוון שנתבשל כמאכל בדורסי, according to the goy. יש אומרים שאין לאסור, אלא כשנסתלק מן האור, והחזירו ישראל וגמרו.
אז הסיום היה אחרי שזה ירד
אבל אם לא נסתלק מעל גבי האור, אף על גב שנתבשל כמאכל בדורסי, אם גמרו ישראל, מותר. That's according to the first opinion. But we explain according to the second opinion. תראה second opinion, אלא אם כן opinion, you see, second line?
Yeah, the second opinion, but the second opinion is בתנאי שזה
No. This is in the first opinion. The one that says asur, right? There's two opinions.
Yes.
If it's more than 30% cooked, the goy cooked it. Should you eat such a food or no?
No.
No. That's the first opinion.
So if you finish
Hold on, but it's only 30% cooked. I'm right now going to get mixed. At 35%, 40%, I'll mix it. Tamam, I saved it.
No.
What do we say? No, Habibi. It's already 30% cooked by the goy. Tamam, finished. That's kasher.
If he's going to do 80%, then you're going to
On a special case. Second
When did we say that you're allowed to rely on the second opinion? The second opinion says as long as it's not 100% cooked, even you made it from 80 to 100, 90 to 100, it's still good. When is that we rely on this as maran?
Need.
In the times of need. Ilo shnis.
Варианта нет больше.
Erev Shabbat. Сейчас вот тот Shabbat зайдет.
Люди дома уже.
Люди дома уже. Or it costs a lot of money for me. If said merube, what should I do? It's not a $5 ingredient. It's not an egg. Let's say Goya cooked an egg. How much it's gonna cost you a lot to throw the egg to the garbage?
It's more expensive.
With the today's prices. How much is gonna cost you? $5, one egg. How much is gonna cost you?
Chosen garden не ходить, значит.
Well, I mean, sure.
Yeah. Chosen garden. 50 cents.
By the way, today I found you a chidush. Today, especially from fresh from the oven.
Huh?
Literally oven, huh? So I found today a chidush. What if the goy cooks for you in a microwave?
זה שאלה אם זה בישול או לא.
It's not a normal way of cooking.
Huh?
How can
You know what's the only problem you will not have eating in McDonald's? Bishul goyim, because they cook it in a microwave. You have other problems there. But bishul goyim not gonna have. Why? Because they cook it in the microwave. What's inside the microwave? Says the halacha,
Molecules.
microwave, the way it works, it sends electromagnetic rays. And this friction that it goes against the molecules,
Heats it up.
he heats it up to the point, mamash cook it and it can burn it even.
No fire.
It burns the nutrients. That's what
Huh? That's how strong it is. That's called
friction.
friction of microwave. The Rav Yosef says it's comparable. Imagine a person takes a hammer, he calls a goy, and he heats the metal 1,000 times. When you'll remove the hammer, you touch the metal, it'll be hot. It could be very hot even. Can the goy right now crack an egg on such a hot metal? Shalom, John. The metal is very hot because the goy beat up with a hammer 1,000 times. Do we say it's considered to be that the goy turned on a fire of it? And the goy cooked it? Says, oh, what do you know? because the electromagnetic heating the food so quick, it's like the hammer heating the metal so quick. And therefore, it's not considered like an oven. And therefore, a person is allowed to, Bishul Goyim, is allowed to let the Goy cook for him rice inside the microwave.
Only rice cooker.
The rice cooker, it's a heating element. Microwave system is different. There is no any heating element. It's all the way to, the only way it works is by heating it very quick with the small waves of the electromagnetic.
Yeah, rice cooker.
So therefore,
a Jew. The Jew
rice
must
cooker,
turn
a
it
Jew
on.
has to turn it on because it has heating elements. But microwave, there is no heating elements. It's just small waves that heats it very fast.
Turn on the machine for the rice
Therefore,
cooker? Turn on the machine or?
yeah, for the rice cooker,
On the machine.
the Goyim usually put it, the rice, they wash it, whatever they do. First they put it inside the rice cooker, then the Jew just turn on the fire. Remember we said that if the food is already on top of the gas, the Jew can just turn on the fire by itself and it's enough. Even according to Sephardim. When we said fire by itself is not enough, when the fire was first, then the Goy put the pot. Then it's not enough according to us. But if the food was first there and then the fire came in, it's kasher. That's what happens in the rice cooker. But in the microwave, the Goy can do it from the beginning till the end. Put it inside the microwave, wash it, take it out, mix it, put it back again in the microwave.
Any meals?
From the beginning till the end.
Any meals or just
Any meals.
Rabbi, but we said the
Chinese
problem
do
go
seal
is
them
bishul,
inside
not
the
the fire.
microwave. No?
Bishul.
what should I call?
Bishul.
Which bishul that was common on top of the hazal, which is fire or electrical elements. Today, during the Chazal time, didn't have electrical elements, but what they did have, it's called gahelet matechet. It was a burning metal. It was common in their times also. Red hot. So that's why rice cooker, which is electrical one, has a heating element, will be a problem b'shul goyim. Or fire will be a problem b'shul goyim. But microwave, there is no heating elements there. No fire, no heating elements.
So
So therefore, microwave goyim can cook for you, no problem b'shul goyim.
So that means that in the bakeries, they have the electric oven. It's not a gas oven. The one that they make all those croissants, everything.
Right, it's all electrical.
It's all electrical.
And
So
also
that
bake,
means
that's not a
baking
problem.
is-
that wouldn't be kosher.
Remember, pastry, we said pastry
It's okay.
is enough
turn
just
Turn
to
on.
turn on the fire.
But they don't.
They don't.
They don't.
The Jew turns on the fire. If not, it's a problem.
I don't know.
Must be.
If not, it's a problem.
of course, they
Sure,
turn on
must
the
be.
switch on the switch. That's it.
The plain food, you know the plain food that they make in the plains, the kosher food? You don't know who's, you know the kosher food in El Al that people eat?
Plain,
In the
airplane.
plain.
Airplane.
The people that originally do it, you don't know who's doing that.
No, no,
Yeah,
the
but-
gâteau.
yeah,
But it's very-
No, pay attention,
No,
guys.
that's-
He's asking a good
this is
question.
Ashkenazi.
Oh,
And also it's at the microwave time, great.
No, that
There you-
doesn't, you go to original.
It says
Original.
You can't trust. You can't trust.
It says B'Shul Israel.
Yeah.
Bishul is according to
According
who?
to who?
Or to who?
That's where the key is.
But over there it's like pressing time, no? In the airplane, there's no other food.
You could order.
No, you order glad kosher. But that's the
No,
glad
no.
kosher dessert. That's it.
Колбаски с собой.
Okay. We said that Arizal told us the nefesh of the goy goes to a Jew three ways: music, haircuts, or food cooking.
Music Judeo.
This is Kabbalistic explanation.
Right.
But what about the alarm?
Music.
You see music, somebody singing a music, huh? Even he sang it for 5 seconds. Boom, into your mind. The music. Wow, where did I get this song from? This guy was singing it. 5 seconds of the song he sang, it's in your mind already. That's the music has a power right away to your nefesh.
So what is the
That's the composer of the music you listen to.
So it's
The composer has to be
Oh, yeah.
kosher composer.
Serious.
Otherwise, you are. Listen, I'm talking about spiritual. Metamtem, yeah. The
But there's
nefesh.
no Avera.
No avera. It just makes not the best nefesh.
Okay, so how does that work with like bakashot of like
The-
Arabic music?
No, the Arabic they answer. They say, you know, all the makamim, makam bayad, makam hijaz, nawan, all of those makamim origin is as Levi Bet Hamikdash. And that's why whenever you hear this, right away melts your heart. It says that Bet HaMikdash, the Levim used to sing such beautiful songs. When a person used to come in, just hear their tune, he would do tshuva. You don't need Rabbi Mizrahi, you don't need Gan Eden Gay, do nothing. Just listen to that music. Wow.
That's why there's
Your heart,
Music, a song.
right away you do tshuva.
But Arabic is okay, you said?
The Arabic tunes,
Yeah,
or
it's from-
origin,
Yeah, it's from us.
is from us. All this makamim.
That's
That's how Avadia explains it.
All the music, back to the question. So, when it's cooked in the microwave, it's still cooking it, no?
We're still cooking it,
So how does
but we have a rule: we cannot come up with new gezerot because there is no end to new gezerot. When Chachamim said something, that's what they said. We cannot add the new gezerah that was not existing in their times, unless they said, for example, electricity. It was not days of
I was
Chazal
gonna ask you.
on Shabbat,
They had Chachamim added.
right? So over there, they said that the electricity is based on
Simulation.
the nolad concept. That's something that did not like an egg. An egg existed on Shabbat, late on Shabbat. Uh-huh. It didn't exist, now existed. So you have a wire that didn't have a current. By you turning the button, now he has a current. So they compare it to a nolad problem on Shabbat. And if that electricity triggers something hot, that's even gahelet shel matechet that gets hot, which is a metal, burning metal, which that's already 100% over. So if a person has a plata, for example, a person has fan for hair or radiators in the house, all these things that they get hot, so the electricity triggers something that it get hot. That's another stringency of the oraita already. So that's the concepts are the same thing. Nolad here, nolad there. By the egg and the nolad by electricity. Burning metal in their times, burning metal now times, plata. Pretty much, the concept is exactly the same. However, by the cooking, Chachamim said, we don't care that it got cooked, we care how it got cooked. Because, example, what about steam? We're going to learn soon about steam also. You know, tuna can, you see, Yaakov, if you have a tuna can, do you know where is this tuna can get cooked?
In the can.
In the can. Did you know that? Your tuna can doesn't get cooked somewhere and then it's being packaged in your cans. It's being cooked in the tuna can.
Wow. But it's being steamed.
And how is it being cooked? And steamed. It runs
Like one thing.
through a line. On the bottom there's water, steam, hot steam. By the time it starts the conveyor belt from the beginning until the end, it comes out cooked.
No, it's not healthy.
It's not healthy. Of course not healthy.
Millions of people eat these tunas.
And what do you think? Millions of people get sick. What do you
Why
think?
it's not healthy?
Because you must have heavy metals. That's
Metals.
The metal itself expels a lot of
It's
garbage.
metal detector.
But it's plastic.
Gives the
Toxic aluminum fumes.
Right. So this tuna gets cooked by a vapor. Is vapor manti? It's also a problem of bishul goyim or no? Let's say goy wants to make manti for you. Uzbek wants to make manti.
No.
Mutar or no? Mutar.
Maybe
Mutar.
on the fire.
Why? Because we're gonna learn it. Why? Because it's not connected to the fire. It's the water that's heated hot by the fire that evaporates from that. That's you get the source of heat. That's already 2 steps removed. Since it's a step removed, it's not a problem of
The tuna has to be
bishulei
So
goyim.
jerkies could be made. Meat jerky, you know what that is?
So to salt, so to smoke.
It's made in an oven.
Yes, kapchona.
It's made on
Kapchona
the
riba.
setting in the oven.
Can you buy kapchona riba?
Sushone.
Goy did it. Sushone.
Sushone.
Skumbre, mumbre. Oh,
Yes,
I
smoke.
won't say that right now.
Can you? Can you?
Yes.
Allowed. Why is it allowed?
Edible.
Right? Why? It's no fire. It's cooked by salt.
What about the meat in it?
It's cooked by vapor. It's cooked by
Let's also
smoke.
be sure.
I don't, let's stop.
And it's
Everybody's gonna
edible.
be here on a diet. Rak gezer.
I guess
No
it.
rabbits. Yeah, that's what's
Oh, I just told you, kapchona riba also. Gezer in kapchona riba.
I mean, with the on Shabbat, if you put hot water, right, for hot tea, and it didn't boil before Shabbat,
Okay.
you cannot use it, right? It has to boil before Shabbat.
What has to be what?
The water.
Depends how much water was
30%.
before there.
You want to add water on
Thermos.
Shabbat?
You put in new water right before Shabbat, 2 minutes before
You
Shabbat.
plugged it in.
Cold water and you plug it in.
2 minutes before candlelight.
But I told you it has to be boiled before Shabbat.
It doesn't have to. It just, there is some opinions that say that. But nobody who said bottom line says it don't happen. Even if you put it before Shabbat, it's fine. Right before Shabbat, it's fine.
Water.
I don't want to go to this topic, it's Alachot Shabbat, but that's the bottom line. Bottom line, it's not a problem. Okay, back to us. So, today I found out there is a new technique of cooking. לא ידעתי. What's the technique? There is such a thing called induction את הקוק. Induction oven. אתם יודעים מה זה?
Convection.
No. Induction. What is that? Same idea of the microwave in an oven format. In a gas top format. Same idea. That it's not cooking with electrical heat. It's not cooking with gas. It's cooking with electromagnetic friction.
It's an electric brick oven. That is a convection oven.
It's called, תעשה Google, induction oven. Very cheap, clean.
And that
I don't know about healthy.
מה זה? זה כמו air fry.
I don't know about healthy, but they say it's very good.
It's a cooktop?
oh,
זה
air
כמו
fryer.
cooktop?
You have a glass top, you remember?
Yeah.
Regular glass top?
Yeah,
Inside you have burning coils, נכון?
yeah.
פה אין coils. You put your hand, doesn't happen nothing.
You put the food,
You put the metal, it cooks as faster, double the time, the time quicker,
half the time.
half the time.
I think it's like the air fryer.
They showed in the video hot water on this, hot water on that. זה היה בשתי דקות, זה היה בדקה אחת.
And with the radiation? זה
I don't know about radiation. This is right now being marketed all over the world. In Israel, it's very common right now. Induction
It's an
stove.
electric stove.
It's not electric, I'm telling you.
I'm looking at it.
Look,
No,
look
it's
at the
not,
video.
It's not. It's not.
Maybe it's run on electricity. You have to turn it on.
Induction is 100% air fryer, by the way.
Air fryer?
Yeah.
What's air fryer?
Air fryer is a
No, you don't put air fryer. You put a pot on it. You cook.
You know what I'm talking about? What an air fryer is? There's a machine where you put it inside. There's a bli shem and bli anything. It fries it without any oil. That's exactly what it is. It says.
Yeah, it shoots a lot of air.
Right.
Air. Here is not talking. It's not in air. It's a regular oven stuff,
Different.
and it's cooking the food, regular food. ממש cooking it. כן, הנה. Induction oven, yeah. תראה, look at the
It's an
video.
air fryer. Air fryer.
It's not an air fryer, רבוי ישראל, you're making a mistake. הנה, בוא תקרא. הנה, תסתכל, how induction cooking works, הנה.
Neither the gas, neither the electric.
see?
Induction range. New
I
technology.
looked into it today. Why? Somebody asked, is it allowed for Goy to cook on it? What's the answer?
Yeah.
Allowed. What's the difference? He said, like, it doesn't get anything hot over there.
Rabbi,
Nothing
but you
gets
said-
hot.
I get confused.
Okay? You can open a shop and buy a restaurant, let the guy cook on this all day long.
Seems like
Basically, what it is you put in the pan.
You don't need to put the pan.
No, I know that. You're turning the
As far as halakha I'm saying, you don't need to put the pan.
He can turn it on?
You can do whatever you want. Like the microwave. Why do we say microwave?
Rabbi.
Can the guy cook for your rice in the microwave? Yes. Why? Because the microwave was not a format of cooking days of Chazal. Nobody cooked by heating up a metal by beating it up.
It's a good solution, I'll be honest with you.
So that's I was thinking about. You asked me yesterday, said, Rabbi, יהיה בעיה עכשיו, כל הרסטורנט, מה יהיה? Here, solution. It's cheaper. Induction. It's very good also, they say in rental places. Sometimes the owner can leave it on and leave. Something can fall and burn. Here, nothing will happen.
Induction cooktops are electric as well.
You need electricity like microwave. You need electricity to start it, but it doesn't cook on
It
electricity.
uses a copper coil, which creates a magnetic current with the pot or pan on top of the surface.
That's it.
magnetic.
Instead of passing heat along from the surface to cook with the food, induction cooktop heat the
Restaurant
cookware
with Kramai, that's
directly.
what they need to get.
Wow.
The
Look,
result,
it's interesting thing.
So it doesn't get hot. The pot doesn't get hot.
The pot gets hot.
No, it's a
Millimeter next to the
Once you
pot.
put it on the thing, it gets hot.
the
Yeah.
result is evenly heated pot or pan and much less heat energy lost along the way.
In Israel, it's very, very common. It's called indukция, תנורי אינדוקציה.
אינדוקציה בארץ.
ככה זה. It's very common in Israel.
So they solved the problem bishlakum.
Rabbi,
So now there's no problem. בשביל לקום.
No, but the nefesh of the goy doesn't go to the.
Doesn't go. Because when does it go? Only whenever it go against the halakha.
Ah.
Here it's not against halakha. That's why you can cook the microwave for you.
Wow.
The induction is the same. It's a microwave instead of a box, just open. There's the same idea. Instead of hitting the food from electrical magnetic waves this way, they're going it from here. Same exact thing. Same system.
And it cooks faster than the gas.
What technology?
Double as faster than gas and electricity.
No oil. Probably need oil.
And you wipe it like this. Shh. Like, wow, is it a physics, was it? I looked into this because yesterday he said, Rabbi, what do we do in restaurants? Hey, bayot. I said, Mehmet, we have to find out a way.
Maybe it is healthier.
So Avi, just get induction.
Maybe we're gonna live 900 years.
No, I'm just gonna hire a
Yeah.
Just give him my
And you can use
business.
that as a plot on Shabbat also.
It's not so expensive also.
Yeah, it's not so expensive.
$1,000, not expensive.
What do
$1,000?
you mean? The ovens are cost much more. 15,
In
12.
Israel they say for $200.
So
It's
Rabbi,
not expensive.
What? You just
$300. Or some are more expensive.
Then if you have a live-in nanny, you have no problem. She can cook everything. Meat, chicken, eggs, chochochish, palo, whatever you want.
Yeah, Home Depot, $121.
And she can turn on.
She do whatever she wants.
Home Depot.
You solve the problem, בשביל going...
welcome to Olam Haba.
שלום ג'ון, ראית מה זה?
Olam Haba.
Wow.
Microwaves, induction ovens, you learn everything in halacha. You're an expert, look, you're in businesses. It was chidush for you. We're right now learning together halacha, you got things that even business people have no idea that existed.
No.
That's why we say, הפוך בה והפוך בה, וכולה בה. In the Torah, the more you learn the Torah, you find all the wisdoms of the world in the Torah.
By the way, there's an exception, conditions.
Oh.
The plats only have to be with stainless steel, iron, carbon steel, otherwise and copper.
Okay, that is fine.
The video I saw, they said that it has to be as long as you take a magnet, you put on the bottom. If it's 6, you're good. That's the indicator. They said. So I think majority people's pots will be
No more
fine.
Teflon.
Teflon, I'm not believing.
Non-stick pans?
Teflon no good.
Teflon is plastic.
The worst thing you can eat on.
Yeah.
That was just not
And so to the worst thing you can drink from.
Everybody would drink this has been in Yerushalayim a long time ago.
Yeah. So let's go back to us. So therefore, remember, we're going to see right all whatever I said right now in writings also.
אז רבנו רק ההערה מ"ג, איך אמרנו? מ"ג?
So Mem Gimel, he says this is the first opinion. It says ויש לאסור.
כן.
If the guy cooked more than 20%, and it's not in pressing time, it's not a monetary loss. Egg.
אסור.
You start cooking, omelette is there. How much omelette cost? What do you put in omelette? Three eggs, some tomatoes. What did you have over there? It's not a financial loss. It's not an pressing time. Make any work. No, Rabbi Yashas, Habibi, it's already more than 30% cooked. Тебе уже помешать его не поможет. It's already finished. It's already cooked. Go, it's not going to help you. You understand? But what if it is in pressing time? This Erev Shabbat, I have nothing else to eat.
It's okay.
Show me the tell it.
Exception.
Pajot. Finish it. Finish it. As long as it's not 100%. But what if it's already 100%? Pajot. You have nothing to rely on. Unless you turn on the fire, the house belongs to you, they go employees by you, then you rely on other leniencies. Can you imagine? Other ways out. Jacob, you understood? So, הרב אמיר, הבנת? או להסביר אותו, לא הבנת? עוד פעם, אין בעיה.
אני מצטער פשוט.
אין בעיה, עוד פעם, יש לאסור, וגמרו ישראל, יש לאסור, אוקיי. ואף אם לא נסתלק התבשיל מהאור כלל, לא מועיל גמר ישראל. This is the opinion that says it's not allowed.
Yes.
The strict opinion.
Yes.
The Jew finished it. From 30% till 100, the Jew did it. Till 30, Goy did.
No.
Past 30, Jew did it. What do we say? אסור, the first opinion. אסור. It says, ויש אומרים, שאין לאסור, אלא כשנסתלק מן האור, והחזירו ישראל וגמרו. When do we say אסור according to the first opinion? Only whenever the Goy put it, he cooked it, 30%, then you removed it, and you put it back again. So you're putting back again, and you cooking, that's already 30% cooked. So it's like a new thing. You didn't fix the first cooking, you made a new cooking. But if it's going to be still from the first time, the guy put it.
30%,
30%, 40%, then, oh, what are you doing? I mixed it.
You say that.
Then it's considered to be, this cooking is one cooking that I was involved in.
The same action of cooking.
Same action of cooking.
Yeah.
You got the difference?
Yeah.
But all these two opinions is to explain the first opinion that said it's asur.
In what case it will be asur.
Right. But according to the second opinion, even if the guy cooked it 50%, like you go right now, check chicken sesame. איך אתם אומרים? Chicken sesame נקרא?
Sesame chicken.
Sesame chicken. I don't know to those places, I don't know the names. איך אמרת? Sesame chicken. Sesame chicken. You go right now, I want to order sesame chicken. כן? בבוקר,
The guy
the guy put it.
halfway and put it aside.
Half, 80% way.
80%.
But the mashgiach is there with him in the
The
morning.
mashgiach is there.
With him in the morning.
In a cash register.
You heard? It's true.
He doesn't know
Only
how
turn
long
on the
it
fire.
was.
That's what the Ashkenazi agencies require.
He's there in the morning.
כי רוצה сказал, сейчас Тумберохан also is בשביל ישראל.
I'm saying, Hawaii, that's where we live. That's how special.
The man is hungry.
All ball for Russia.
So, no, listen to this. In the morning, the guy came, he cooked 80%. Now, after it happens, where is it going? Away. He needs to cook other orders. It's being placed in the kitchen, in the refrigerator sometimes. They'll cool it off, cooling it off and putting it in the refrigerator. When you come at 2 p.m., 3 p.m. to order your food, you say, oh, I'm Sephardi. Should Israel Sephardi standards. Hi, John and Bazar, no problem. He takes from this chicken,
He put it on fire.
the guy puts
Mashgiach.
it, and then Yehudi will mix it.
Not good.
Okay.
So it's a new action. Helps or no?
Yes.
According to the first opinion,
not
doesn't
so
help.
well. Second opinion.
According to the second opinion, when it's an impressing time, or it's Erev Shabbat, or it's a big financial loss, no בסדר, пройдет. If you feed, the Jew finished it.
We don't.
But-
We don't even need this. If it's pressing time, so we have Jewish owner and he's getting salary.
They
so
said there is
that's
not a
great.
Jewish owner.
Huh?
Goy.
Partner.
The Goy is the owner. מה לעשות?
Chinese я хочу знать. Chinese food.
Нет,
Chinese, well, whatever. Chinese owner is Chinese.
No.
Oh, it's a partner.
Нет, все, сказал.
There's a Jewish. There's a
Giving example,
Ашкенази говорит.
I'm
Что сказал?
Yeah, it's Jewish owner. I know him.
But for example, it's going.
The Chinese guy is only partner. over there.
There's no partners there. It's only Chinese. That's it. No, it's only Jewish guy. Ashkenazi guy from 5 towns.
okay.
And in the 5 towns, if you
Always,
order,
always.
Менеджер в доле, менеджер.
Rabbi,
Не, никто не в доле.
In the
Никогда
5
не
towns.
был.
Я не говорю, Майкл
Rabbi.
раньше там.
Не был в доле. Нет. Он только был на salary. У него был high salary. Потому что он from 1970 с ним вместе.
Rabbi John, in the 5 towns, if you order Bishul
Yes,
Israel,
in
the
the
chef
levels,
comes
yes,
to your table
Никогда
and
не
asks
был.
you what you want.
Oh.
He tells you different things.
Wow.
Yeah, go check. One time, go to 5 towns, the chef will come to your table.
Commission.
They'll tell you exactly what you can order Bishul Israel.
רגע, מה זה, איזה שף? גוי או יהודי?
Jew!
Oh, the chefs are Jewish.
Jews commission.
They have in the 5 towns, they're chosen
Island.
village.
Chosen
Chosen
island.
island. You go over there, you say, I want Bishul Israel. The chef comes outside. He tells you what you can order on the menu, what you cannot.
Means to say whatever is pre-cooked, he'll tell you no.
Or he tells you you have to wait a little bit longer. You have to make it fresh. He tells you what's going on.
Okay, very good. כל
So that's
הכבוד.
not pressing time, right? That's what I wanted to know.
Right, it's not in pressing time. תראי רסטורנט בשוקגוי pressing
You
time.
can choose.
You can choose, don't choose
So
that
that
chicken
means we
sesame,
cannot
choose
eat it.
another one.
No, every chicken is like that.
But I'll tell you this. Whenever you have more reasons to combine. Example, the place is owned by Jewish.
Yes.
The fire was turned on by Jewish.
Yes.
The guy is employed of the Jewish. Already 3 reasons you have.
Okay.
And the Jew is going to finish it. You have the second reason already to combine. You have 4 reasons to combine.
So we can eat.
So it's already more lenient. It's not the best,
I understand.
but it's more lenient.
For example, you forgot to ask Bishul Israel.
Oh,
And now the food coming to you, I didn't say. So what are you gonna do now? All those things. Combination. But not to begin with, not when you order.
Combine.
לכתחילה נזהרת.
From the word
לכתחילה, изначально.
Rabbi John, can you take the blowtorch and put it on top of the food, and that's like you
Like sushi, no tempura.
which one? Which food?
like for example, you ordered sesame chicken, right?
Right.
The sesame chicken, you forgot to say Bishul Yisrael.
Right.
So some people now, they take this blowtorch, and the blowtorch, because there's so much sugar in it, it makes it like crispier.
But it's already 100% cooked. Just your pamosh.
No, because it's burning. It's burning and it's making it more crispy.
We learned it, that if he needs to add more things to that, doesn't help it. Because the only time that it helps it is whenever it was done in the cooking. But whenever you make it crispier, you make it saltier, you make it more oily, whatever it is, you're adding other flavors, it doesn't count as
It's not
cooking.
flavor. It's like burning it.
Crispier. So it's for flavor purpose. It's 100% edible before you made it crispier. 100% edible.
A stop blowtorch machine, bro.
Right. So leave it over there. Okay, let's just finish this, and with this we'll call it. אלא אם כן הוא ערב שבת, דהלו הראש, ועוד פוסקים מתירים אפילו לכתחילה, וכדאי לסמוך עליהם בשעת הדחק על כל פנים, ויש מתירים אשכנזים ודווקא לכולם, אלא דמאכל בנוסע ובישול שלא יעשו אחר כך הגוי, אבל לחומרה לא, הוא מועיל גמר ישראל. Okay, so for Ashkenazim, like usual, in the laws of Kashrut, Ashkenazim are very lenient. And that's what they say. The Jew is allowed to finish it lechatchila. Let's say Goy, he turned on the fire. He put it on the fire. Yeah. He cooked the entire thing. Last 5-10%, you were involved, you mixed it. Ashkenazim say, kasher 100%, 100%, no problem. Lechatchila, according to Ashkenazim. But according to Sfaradim, what we said, it's not lechatchila. Only whenever you have a ilojnis, no way out, you could be lenient about it. And especially if the owner is Jewish, the fire was turned by a Jewish, and the employee is employed by the Jew, you have more reason to combine, it will be already more lenient. But to begin with, always ask not pre-cooked chickens, not pre-cooked meats by the goyim. You always ask to be fresh from now until the end of the cooking. Everything should be done by the Jew. The first 30% the Jew should be involved, and that's it. Like this is the 100% without any doubts, without any sefekot.
We hire special mashgiachs for our events, you know, to the restaurant. Our own mashgiachs.
Good.
These guys have to put every single thing in the oven themselves.
Yeah. No, the goy can put it in the oven, the Jew will turn on.
That's it.
Because what we said, when the food is inside, then the fire comes
All
in.
these meats and steaks, every time you have to flip a steak, there's 300 steaks.
Right.
You have to flip each steak.
No, because 30% was cooked already by the Jew. The goy can continue.
How is it 30% cooked?
Because whenever he put it in the tray inside, the goy put the tray, the Jew turned on the fire. So that's Bishul Israel. First 30% will be good. Then the goy is to take it out, flip it. It's already more than 20%. More than 20%, the goy can finish. ברוך אדוני לעולם, אמן ואמן. רבי חנן המלך אומר, רצה הקדוש ברוך הוא לזכות את ישראל לתורה שנאמר, אדוני חפץ למען צדקו, יגדיל תורה וידיר.